Hello there. This is Maria Mountain, and today we're focusing on a short session to help you with lower back pain. Lower back tension. Now, it depends on what the problem is, but what I find very common in my classes is lower back tension, and I know it for myself as well. The muscles tighten, they cramp up a bit, then anxiety comes in, or if it hasn't already come in, fear. We're worried about the lower back. We're being very careful how we move so that we don't make it worse. And that is actually not necessarily the best thing that our body is doing to protect the lower back. It's trying to protect the lower back, but it's not necessarily the best thing. So today, let's just ease out the lower back. Let's start with a sitting position. However you wish to sit, great. You can sit on blocks, you can sit on a chair, because what we want to do first of all is just simply, very gently, roll the torso around the hips. And you'll notice I've got my fingers, or if I had long arms, I'd have my hands flat on the floor. And my hands are really supporting the movement. You can even move your hands, rotating so slowly, so gently, so tenderly, dare I say it, changing direction. Begin to breathe out as you round gently, and begin to breathe in as you come forward. Of course, if you find it uncomfortable, coming forward or leaning back, modify as you need to. And then let's come to center. Excuse me. Hay fever. Come to center. Be aware of all that movement you've just done around the center. Still with the fingers supporting the body, come to center. Breathe in. Exhale. As you breathe in, allow the spine to soften. The fingers or the hands on the floor are really supporting you. Breathe in, expanding, breathing out, allowing there to be a sense of release. Breathing out, allow there to be a sense of letting go. Expansion, letting go, only as much as you're comfortable with. There's no shoulds here, no shoulds, just what feels good. And if you need to modify any of this that we're doing today, then by all means, do that with whatever feels even better for you. Let's come to all fours. Take the knees wide. Allow the hips to come down towards the heels. If that's not comfortable for you, accessible for you, keep the hips above the knees. Gently, so gently, rock forwards and backwards, just a small distance. Making sure you're comfortable. Have a gentle rounding of the lower back. So we're not arched or hanging from the lower back. That can cause strain because the back is hanging off of the hips, lower back. So we want to gently round out the lower back. And all we're doing is rocking forwards and backwards. You can either have the hips above the knees, and if the hips are down over the ankles, we're rocking a bit further forward, calming back down. The movement is oh so gentle. My eyes naturally close when I do this kind of gentle, self-soothing movement. And then either with the hips down or knees above hips, stretch your arms out. Allow your forehead to rest on your mat or on a block or a brick or a cushion. Make sure you can breathe. Don't cover your nose and the cushion, obviously, I guess. Stretch the arms forward and relax the shoulders. Relax the spine. Relax your whole back. Relax the lower back. Have the knees a bit wider than the body, if it's comfortable for you, so that the torso is partly resting on the thighs and partly relaxing towards the floor between the knees. Breathe in here. Allow the sides of the body to soften, the sides of the torso. Breathe in, come to all fours. Bring the knees underneath the hips. Gently, let's roll up the shoulders. Ooh, pressing the hands into your mat. Roll the shoulders up towards the ears, towards the ceiling, towards your waist, and towards the floor. Let your breath be deep as you inhale. Releasing as you exhale. Oh, maybe one more. And then with a gentle rounding of the lower back, just gently bring one hip forward and the same shoulder draws towards the hip, looking over the shoulder towards that hip. Be careful with your lower back. Make sure it feels all right for your lower back. Perhaps make the movement more gentle if you need to. The other side, draw the hip forward first, then turn the shoulder and look over the shoulder. What we're focusing on is contracting one side of the body, expanding the other side, and at the same time releasing tension all around the torso, the lower back, the shoulders, the neck, all along the spine. Once more, each side. And the last little movement, the posture we'll do for today, come back to center. If you need to rest the hands for a moment, rest the wrist, feel free to do that. Wiggle out the fingers. Bring the wrists into rotation. Let's come back to all fours. Round the spine, releasing, softening. Release your neck. Breathe in as you bring the spine back to neutral. Lift your head if neck allows. Exhale, release, round up through the lower back. Take a couple of breaths here, press your hands into your mat. I found I'm rocking a little bit side to side. This can help release that tension as well. And the next time you inhale, come back to neutral. Lifting the head if that feels good for the neck. Exhale, round and release. Couple of breaths, rocking side to side, releasing the lower back. On an inhale, come back to neutral. If you have time, finish this little yoga practice by coming down to lie on your back. And you know, what I should have done, I have to confess, is instead of plopping down on my back like that, if your lower back is tender, come down to your side and then roll over. There you go. Even yoga teachers make mistakes. Come to lie on your back. Have your knees bent. Feet flat. And find a comfortable position for your legs so that you don't have to hold the legs, no muscular effort. The legs can just relax. You do this by drawing the feet a bit further away from each other. Maybe draw the feet a bit further away from the body. So further away from each other, further away from the body. It might take a bit of shuffling around, but you'll find just the right position. And then let the body release down, roll up the shoulders, rock the hips one last time. Hands can be on the lower belly, on the hips, on the ribs. You can roll the arms outward, helping the shoulders to release, and take your hands to the mat, palms face up. Let the back of the neck be long, release the whole body into the floor, into your mat. Focusing for a minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes on your breath. Let there be nothing more important than this. For whatever length of time you have. Thank you for joining me today. I do hope this helps. Feedback welcome.